I made a video about the Green Bay Packers recently. It's a film analysis video. It's called Why the Packers Win and How to Beat Them. And at the end of the video, I talk about how to beat the Green Bay Packers. And I think some people missed the point, which is on me, right? If I did a bad job explaining the point of why and how you beat the Packers, that's my fault. So I acknowledge that. I'm going to play you a clip. Here's what I said in that video. Enjoy that now. Here's how you beat the Packers. Number one, you need to stop the run and slow down their running back, Aaron Jones. Number two, you got to play really good coverage. You have to force Aaron Rodgers to be perfect. If he isn't, if he throws a pass that's off by 6 inches, you got to make him pay and knock that pass down or intercept it. And number three, most important, if you can stop the run and you can cover well, then you can get the Packers into third and long situations. And that is where, and this is super important, you need to have a good enough pass rush to create pressure on Aaron Rodgers. The Chargers have Melvin Ingram and Joey Bosa. And the Chargers created pressure by winning one-on-one matchups with their defensive line. You know, a team like the 49ers has the defensive personnel to beat the Packers. I would not be shocked if the Packers season came to an end in the playoffs against the 49ers. So one of the main responses to that video was people saying, well, that's literally how you beat any team. You stop the run, you do whatever. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I know what you're saying here, but it's not that simple. You can't just stop the run, play great coverage, and have a tremendous pass rush. It's not that easy. You need the personnel to make that happen. And the key is you need a defensive line with good enough talent to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers winning one-on-one matchups. A lot of NFL teams don't have two incredible defensive ends. The Chargers have Joey Bosa and Melvin Ingram. A lot of NFL teams don't have those people. A lot of NFL teams don't have the bodies and the manpower to make it happen. The San Francisco 49ers have the manpower. They have the physical people, the personnel to beat the Packers the way the Chargers did. And the point of that video was not everybody does. It's not as simple as saying, well, that's how you beat any team. But you need the personnel that's talented enough to do that, and not very many NFL teams have a defensive line good enough, and not only a defensive line, but the back end in the secondary good enough to beat the Packers that way. That's why it's notable. It's not easy. Everyone's like, well, that's how you stop any team. It's not that easy. You have to have the people capable of doing it. And so I felt, right, before I get emotional here and lose my cool, I just wanted to acknowledge that because I think a lot of people misunderstood the video and didn't understand that that's the point, is that that's hard to do. And not every team can do what the Chargers did to the Packers. And that's why it's interesting to see what will happen. I know that, of course, that's how you beat every team. But the point is not every team has the ability to do that against the Green Bay Packers. That's what I want to see. And I just wanted to clarify that. Packers are really good. Maybe the Colts can do it. I think the 49ers definitely have the bodies to beat the Packers, and the defensive line good enough to beat the Packers the way that the Chargers did. But the Packers are really, really good. And it takes a special, special team to beat them the way the Chargers did.